Once a person is betrayed, it's not just the heart that shatters. It's their entire world. But sometimes, that shattered world isn't rebuilt with tears. It's rebuilt with strategy. My name is Ethan Walker. I'm 32, a creative director at a prestigious advertising agency in New York. I'm successful, well-connected, and someone who likes to stay in control. But the first time I truly trusted someone, it cost me everything. Melissa. I met her 3 years ago at a digital marketing conference in Chicago. She had a brilliant mind, strong eye contact, and a way with words that made her unforgettable. We grabbed coffee the day we met. A week later, we were texting non-stop. Within a month, we were living together in New York. To everyone around us, we looked like a married couple. Shared bank account, shared lease, even a family Spotify plan. Her laugh was genuine, and she made me feel a kind of trust I'd never known. But trust can be so smooth, you don't see what's hiding beneath it. Suspicion isn't a spark, it's a silent fire. In our 3rd year, Melissa started to change. She kept her phone face down, took it to the bathroom, closed the screen every time a message popped up, then casually changed the subject. One evening, she said she was going out for coffee. She came back 30 minutes later with 2 cups, but no receipt. That night, while she slept, I checked her wallet. A movie ticket, dated that very evening, and on the back, handwritten, "Life's so much easier with you, Melissa." I didn't say anything to her, because what I felt wasn't rage, it was resolution. The next day, I accessed her laptop. I'd known the screen lock code for years, but never used it. That night, I went through her phone while she slept, pulled up WhatsApp backups, old conversations. That's when I found out. Melissa didn't just have a secret lover. He worked at a rival agency as a social media director, and Melissa had been sending him my work, campaign plans, pitch decks, strategy slides, all behind my back. Did my heart break? Sure. But more than anything, my pride burned. Maybe I could forgive her for the affair, but stealing my work, sabotaging my career, that didn't deserve silence, and it didn't deserve screaming either. The plan started that day. Our agency was gearing up for the biggest launch night of the year. 5 major brands. One evening. Each agency had to pitch live. The winner would sign a multi-million-dollar deal. Melissa's agency, they'd be there, with her boyfriend. Excitement buzzed through the industry. But me, I was planning a quiet explosion. Accessing their Dropbox wasn't hard. From her computer, I downloaded their pitch files. Then I inserted the evidence, emails, messages, file transfer logs. At the end, I left a single slide. Sometimes, the spotlight isn't there to celebrate you. It's there to expose you. In the spotlight, shadows look sharper. Launch night took place at a grand ballroom in a Manhattan hotel. High ceilings, glowing chandeliers, 312 guests, marketing heads, media giants, agency legends. Everyone gathered to witness the future of the industry. I sat quietly as a back row, black shirt buttoned up, coffee in hand. As names were announced, I wasn't watching the stage. I was watching the people. Their eyes held ambition, rivalry, prestige, and underneath it all, fear. Someone had leaked information, but they didn't know who, yet. Then it was their turn. The host called Melissa's agency. Applause. They took the stage. Melissa in front, her boyfriend right behind. Expensive outfits, polished smiles. They plugged in their USB. Lights dimmed further. The first slide loaded. No graphics, just messages between Melissa and her lover. Dated, clear, damning. Second slide. A forwarded email with my campaign presentation attached. Third slide, Dropbox transfer log showing client file access. Fourth slide, a text from Melissa. He won't even notice. He's been doing the same stuff for years. The room shifted. Whispers, heads lifted. People adjusted their glasses, leaned in, and then silence, like a scream with no sound. Melissa looked for me in the crowd. I sat there, not looking into her eyes but at her forehead, because on it I saw the word collapse. They tried to end the presentation. Too late. Press cameras were flashing. Phones were up. Recordings live. The final slide appeared. Talented people don't betray. Those who betray only pretend to be talented. Melissa's hands trembled. Her boyfriend stepped back. Their execs killed the feed. A staff member yanked the USB, but it was too late. The damage was done. People filed out fast. Melissa's agency released a statement later that night. Employees responsible for data leaks have been terminated. Even her lover was thrown under the bus. Melissa deleted her social media. Her boyfriend vanished from the industry. Brands pulled out of the deals. As for me, nothing happened. I stood up from the back row, tossed my coffee cup, and walked out. 2 days later, an email from Melissa. Short, regretful. Ethan, why did you do this? You destroyed everything. But maybe I destroyed it first. I don't deserve forgiveness. I just hope you understand. I didn't reply, because some messages deserve only one response: silence. After revenge, silence speaks. The quiet after Melissa's email felt like peace from the outside. But inside me, a storm. Because even though my plan had worked, this wasn't a victory. It was closure. I didn't reply. If I had, it would mean I still cared. And I didn't. Melissa wasn't a person to me anymore. She was a file I had already archived, labeled complete, no return. Their lives never recovered. Melissa disappeared from the field. LinkedIn, gone. Mutual friends barely said her name. Some thought she deserved better. Others said she got what was coming. I didn't care what they thought. All I cared about was this: delivering a devastating message without ever committing a crime. Melissa's boyfriend fell even harder. His name became more associated with the scandal than with any campaign. He never worked in a top agency again. The spotlight never returned. But me. What happened inside me? People think revenge brings peace, but it doesn't. It just lowers the volume of the chaos. What comes next? Cold calm. I didn't wake up at night anymore. Didn't wonder who she was texting. Didn't flinch at inbox notifications. It wasn't happiness, but it was freedom. One last message arrived. 3 weeks later, Melissa again. A long, emotional goodbye. I never meant to hurt you, but neglect is another form of betrayal, I guess. I hope someone someday heals your broken parts. But someone like you even wear loneliness with dignity. Goodbye. I read it, deleted it. No reply. Because I didn't need anyone to heal me anymore. I'd already built a fortress from the broken pieces, and I was stronger inside it. My career soared, but something bigger happened. A few months after that scandalous night, the agency board offered me a promotion. They said I handled the crisis with grace. What they didn't know, I caused it. And that truth was enough for me. I didn't need the spotlight. I wrote the script. Some revenges aren't bloody, they're documented. YouTube is full of revenge stories. Most are filled with shouting, chaos, and tears. Mine? Written in silence. Just timing, proof, patience, and control. Because the most powerful revenge is destroying what they value most, their reputation, quietly. Melissa broke my heart. I broke her image. No violence, no screaming, just truth, revealed at the perfect moment. And now, I've moved on, still single. But solitude isn't emptiness anymore. It's wisdom. Sometimes I remember the silence of that ballroom, when the room held its breath, and I whisper to myself, "You lied to me, but I planned you." That difference destroyed you and rebuilt me. But now I'm curious about your thoughts. If you were in my shoes, betrayed not just emotionally, but professionally, by someone you trusted with your entire life, how would you respond? Would you stay silent and walk away? Would you fight back? Or would you plan and wait, just like I did? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever been betrayed by someone close? Maybe a friend, a partner, even family? Tell your story, because sometimes healing begins when someone else realizes they're not alone. You never know. Your words might be the strength someone else needs tonight.